So you wouldn't believe it, but this guy actually did 2 million swipes on Tinder and he only got one freaking date. Does that even make sense? Well, on this video, we're going to talk about how dating life for men became so difficult and what is the solution, what you can do to get out of that crazy loop. But if you don't know who I am and this is your first video, nice to meet you. My name is Ofik and me and Michael on the past 7 years help thousands of guys reach their dream dating life. We help them get into relationship, meet women, interact, whatever they wanted. And if you want to do the same thing, you want to develop the confidence, you want to approach women on the street or whatever it is that you are seeing them, and if also you want to get to kind of a meaningful relationship at the end with a partner that is suitable best for you, then you reach the right channel. If you want to support the channel, the minimum thing you can do is press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell to get notified every time we upload a new video. So let's continue on with the video. So I wanted to speak about the guy a little bit, and then I want to talk about the main subject here, which is how dating life became nearly impossible on apps. So basically, I looked at the profile of this guy, and we're talking about an average looking guy. Well, I will say it's about, if I would give him like 1 out of 10, I'll say like 5.5. I mean, not bad. Can do better, but not bad. And the picture that he put on the profile wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't that good either. But I mean, it wasn't that bad that for 2 million swipe, he only got one date. I mean, maybe there was something into it a little bit more that I don't know. But, based on what I've seen, it almost doesn't make any sense. But well, this is the reality today on dating apps. So the number that I've seen is on 5 years of swiping left and right, he did 2 million swipes. So I guess it's right and left. And he got 2,000 matches, which is super low. And out of them, he had like 1,200 conversation and only one date. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is such a crazy amount of swipes in order to get one date. So just to put things on perspective, in my dating career, I approached over, I'd say 5,000 women in 1 decade of dating. Out of them, I've dated hundreds of women and slept with quite a few. So for this to be the result and the outcome of 2 million swipes, that is literally doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would someone invest so much energy into it? Maybe he didn't know that he had another solution. Maybe he thought, okay, this is what everyone is doing, so why shouldn't I do it? So think about the mindset now of that guy. That guy is literally, I think, given up on dating, which I hope he hasn't. And if he's watching this video, talk to us. Maybe we can do something. But, the reason that it's so difficult today to succeed on dating app is basically the app is almost guaranteed to work against you. And what I mean by that is compared to dating face to face, like meeting women, approaching on the street, dating apps are making life so much difficult for men because the algorithm is made for it. So I want to talk about the statistics a little bit of the apps, and this is something you can see online. I don't know if it's 100% true, but it kind of makes sense. So what I can read is less than 1% of the swipes of male on apps get into a date. I mean, this is crazy. Think about it. If you know how to approach a woman on the street, you will get to a point. I mean, if you do it like 1 year and a half, and you get kind of good at it, you get to a point where it's like 10% success rate. Well, I mean, sort of. Yeah, I don't like to use numbers that much, but 10% is you meet a woman which is your type. She's single and she wants to get to know you. This is crazy. I mean, compared to 1% of swipes to 10% of the interaction. And think about that even more. When you develop your social skills and you approach women on the street, you get the benefit of approaching. So you develop your communication skills, you're flirting, you know how to approach. And when the woman wants to go on a date with you, she will have a better expectation of that date. And also, you will know what to do compared to the apps. Well, on dating app, if you succeed with a woman and you go on a date, most likely the woman will be less interested on a date because she went on a lot of dating on Tinder, on Hinge, and most of the date weren't that successful because of the guys didn't know how to manage that date. Well, if you approach women face to face, you develop your social skills and then you know what to do. So it's much different. The next thing I want to read to you is the 80-20 rule of dating. What I can see here is 80 to 90% of the women get attracted to 10 or 20% of the guys. I mean, think about it. If you're not on the top 10% of guys, you wouldn't even get noticed, let alone get noticed by a very attractive female. Well, chances are the most quality, attractive, well, you can say models, I've met a lot of them, they're not on the dating app because they can meet face to face because guys are approaching them, or she can meet someone in her social group, which is more compatible to her. So even if you get noticed, it's probably not the woman you want. I've seen it a lot. Like, I get likes on Tinder, which I'm not in this app for a lot of years. I hate those apps. But when I used to get up, I think 80% of the matches were not to my best of liking. I mean, it wasn't like the most quality that I can think to myself, okay, you deserve it. I think that I deserve a lot more because when I approach on the street, I can meet the highest quality of women, and also I know what to do to get this girl on a date. And there's a lot of different things on the algorithm that makes it a lot more difficult for male. I mean, the apps rate you on how many likes you get. So if you're not getting a lot of likes, you will get less exposure. So less and less women will notice you. Yes, this is nuts. And if you don't get responses, I mean, you get matches, but the woman doesn't respond back, you get less exposure. So, I mean, if you are weak on the app, you're just gonna get weaker, right? It's like the rich getting richer, the poor gets poorer. The 10% of guys, they get all the dates, okay? And what about the rest of them? And I mean, think about it. Who is that 10% of guys? This is super good looking guys. These are guys that like invest a lot on their photos, on their profile. Those are guys that know maybe naturally, maybe they learn how to text. Those are guys that have patience towards texting. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. I don't have any patience for texting. For me, I want the minimal texting as possible in order to get to one date because I'm a busy guy, I run a business, I have life. I can't text all day. So now I want you to think about the implications of that for average or high quality male. Your self-esteem will go down because you're playing here a game that is not suited for you to succeed in it. And what I mean by that is the algorithm is made for you to stay on the app. I mean, if you go into a relationship that you met from the app. Well, I mean, it's good publicity for the app, but you're not going to pay the app, right? And you won't see a lot of advertisements there. So the app wants to keep you inside of the app, right? This is how Facebook work, YouTube, even this video, Instagram. So think about this. You do a lot of swipes on your mobile phone and you get so depressed because you see those beautiful girls, you see them, but they're not swiping back. So your self-esteem kind of goes down because you think, well, she doesn't want me. You feel that like rejection, but she's not really rejecting you. She's rejecting like a virtual you, right? So if you don't know how to present yourself great in those apps, chances are she's not gonna swipe right? Because the woman has so many options and she will choose the best looking that made the best photos that is so suitable for her. I once went on a date with a woman and just out of curiosity, I wanted to see her dating life in the app. So we opened the app and she literally got thousands of guys just doing like this. And I've seen a lot of good looking guys. And I asked her, what about this one? What about this one? She hasn't swiped right yet. And she says, I don't know, something about him. And then she continued and I asked, what about this one? He's good looking. It's like, yeah, I don't know. And because of the woman has so many abundance of guys to choose from, she gets very picky. Right. So, but if I compare it to approaching face to face, if I'll see that same woman, because I've seen her and I approach her and I create attraction, she will want to see me. So now for me, I'll get noticed a lot more. She'll think about me more and the chances of me going on a date with that woman are going up. And also I want to talk about the feeling of, it's like playing a roulette. You're playing a game which is kind of a luck thing, or you feel it's kind of a luck. Well, maybe there's a certain way to kind of cheat the algorithm and there's specific types of photos that works better. So it kind of helps your chances, but it's a lot of luck. So think about it. If you live on kind of a more remote place, for example, I live in Israel. In Tel Aviv, it's kind of the bubble of the dating life, right? It's the biggest scene, but if you live on the north of Israel, you will less likely get matches there with high quality women because there's not a lot of them compared to Tel Aviv on dating apps. But if you go out and try to speak and try to have interaction with those same women, you will get noticed a lot more. And also you get so much more dates. And also think about it. When you are constantly on dating apps, you would start to feel your self-worth kind of goes down because you get rejected so much. So it could get to a point even when you say kind of, I give up. And a lot of guys, I've heard that they said, I give up, if it happened, it will happen. If not, then not. So what I would say to those guys is maybe you should give up on dating apps, but don't give up on dating in general, because dating can be so much fun, right? And it can develop you to the highest levels of communication, and you learn how to approach women, and you have so many crazy experiences that you wouldn't have otherwise. So what I wanted to say is profile, dating app, texts, it doesn't really reflect who you really are. Who you really are is a social being who wants to create interactions with women that you get attracted to. And also, you deserve dates, man. You deserve it. And think about it, the amount of time you invested on dating apps rather than approaching women face to face and interact with them. I wouldn't say a waste of time, but just not good management of your time. So what I would do is I would throw the dating apps for 1 year, 2 year, go try to meet women face to face. Obviously, you need to learn how to do it. And in this YouTube channel, we can help you. But when you will invest your time in that, a lot of good things will happen. First of all, even if you won't succeed like 100%, you still get the benefits of approaching. So you get more brave because you do things that a lot of guys are afraid of doing. You get the social skills, you develop them. You get flirting skills. So even if you did go on a date with some women on dating apps, for example, you will know better what to do. You'll be more confident. You'll be more charismatic. So it's better for you to invest most of your time on face-to-face interactions. All right, guys, so that was the video. If you like it, make sure to click that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and also click that notification bell to get notified every time we upload a new video. And also, if you want to see more content like this and things like we can't really share on YouTube, you can click and join our WhatsApp group. It's a daily message where it's kind of a hub of real communication. You can click the link in the description. It's completely free and you get a lot of good content. Make sure to leave your comment down below. I read myself and reply, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.